Hi guys, it is the end of April and so I have my April empties for you. I was going to do them every 2 months, but I've ended up using up so much stuff this month that I just have to do it, otherwise I'm going to end up with a house full of rubbish. So the first thing that I used up was this rather well loved and grubby Clinique High Impact Extreme Volume Mascara. It is by far my favourite mascara that I've ever used. This is the second one that I've used now. The first one I had was just black, this one is extreme black. I don't really notice that much difference between the two, but it is really nice. I love the brush on it. It's not too wet, it makes your lashes really fat, and that is what I like. I like volumizing. It also does add a bit of length, but the volume is what it gives me the most, and I would definitely buy this again. The other thing is, when my skin was really oily, all mascaras I tried ended up under my eyes and this one didn't. Now my skin isn't so oily. I've tried using some other mascaras and they don't do that anymore, but nothing that I've tried since is as good as this, so I am going to rebuy it. The next thing is actually a men's product. I was given this in a goodie bag and I gave it to my boyfriend, who used it, loved it, and since then he keeps on buying it. Well, rather I keep buying it for him for like birthdays and Christmas and stuff, because it is quite expensive. It's normally, he normally buys, you know, VO5 or L'Oreal or whatever's on offer in Boots, and this I think is about £18–19 for a pot, and this is the Philip B Oud Royale Perfect Finish Shaping Fibre. It smells so nice, like the most nice boys hair product that I've ever smelled. It's lovely and the smell really does linger, so if you don't like the smell then this product isn't for you, because you can smell the smell. So I didn't use it because I've got long hair and it wasn't really right for me, but if you have short hair you basically can dampen your hair, put this in your hair, it will dry without looking wet and you can move your hair completely. Actually when I went to the event with this, I was with Philip B and he had it on his hair and he said to me, go on, mess up my hair. And so I did, and his hair just went whoop straight back into the exact position that it was in before. And that's the same with this, like it lasts all day. My boyfriend normally saves it for special occasions because he doesn't want to run out of it too quickly, but if you have short hair then totally recommend this. You can get it from Space NK, and also I actually got the last lot from Amazon for him. The next thing I have used up is my first lot of Roaccutane. I was on 20 milligrams for my first month. I am now on to my 5th week and I'm on 30 milligrams. I've done a blog post all about my first month on Roaccutane, so have a look at that if you're more interested. I won't go into too much detail here because I've said it all in the other video, but 1 month down. Woohoo! The next thing I used up, well I haven't quite used it up, it just didn't really do anything for me. So I've used it twice, is this L'Oreal Paris Feria. It's a toner and it is Pastel Pink Panther. And I know it's going to be for really light blonde hair, but I thought I would just give it a go on the ends. There is a picture on the back of the box which says that if you're coloured blonde, and it's got my colour hair, like a yellowy blonde colour, it does have a slight pink tint to it. And so it is pink in the tube, as you can see, hopefully. And yeah, you just put it into your wet hair, leave it on for a while and then wash it off. It smelled nice, it smelled like rose in fact, I think. Yeah, like strawberries and roses. It's a really nice smell, particularly for a hair colour. But it didn't really do that much for my hair. I've used it twice on top of each other, so like one time I washed my hair and then the next time I washed my hair I used it again, and it says it should last for 3 to 5 washes. Well, I did have little pink bits in my hair in little streaks, but it wasn't really, I don't even really know what I was going for. I just was sitting in soft play one day while my children were playing and I knew that Boots was next door and I thought, oh, on the way home I'll try that. But if you look on my video where I'm doing a Star Looks box, that is when I had 2 washes in, so you can see there what my hair looked like with 2 washes. But for very light hair then I'd recommend this. I think Milk Teeth from milkteeth.com has used the lavender one, and it looks really nice on her ends. So you might want to check out what she's got to say about it. The other thing I've used up, simple face wipes. I don't recommend using face wipes for washing your face, but I do like to use them before I cleanse my face to get the bulk of my makeup off, because otherwise I'm cleansing and cleansing and cleansing. These are nice and cheap, they don't react to my face. I have actually bought a different kind this month, not simple anymore, but they're always nice and wet as well. Like, I hate it when you get facial wipes and they're quite dry, but these are nice and wet and you get a lot of your face off with them. The next thing is a Nivea Stress Protect Deodorant, Anti-perspirant. It says 48 hours gentle care. I've never tried it. Worn it for 48 hours solid without a shower or reapplying. This one is like a cream kind of stick. I got it from Nivea. Were doing this whole stress challenge over Christmas, where you had to do stressful situations, wearing the deodorant, and then see how the deodorant held up. Also, sorry about my nails. I've got so many nail varnishes to swatch at the moment that I've actually, for the first time ever, been just doing one hand photographing. So that's why I haven't got any nail varnish in this hand. So yeah, I was doing this stress relief challenge. Stress relief? I don't know if that's what it was called. It was a stress challenge while wearing the deodorant. And I was always really faithful to my Dove deodorant. And so I thought, oh, I'll try it, and it worked fine. But I had been noticing that although my Dove deodorant had forever, since I've always remembered, being wonderful, I was kind of noticing that I was getting a little bit more sweaty and not smelly, but it just wasn't as fresh as I remember that it used to be for me. So I don't know if that's me or Dove changed their formula, but this just works. Like, I am completely fresh all the time. I've tried to buy this though after I ran out of it, and I couldn't find it anywhere. I've had to buy the roll-on, it's like a liquid roll-on one, which I don't like quite as much. I mean, it still works just as well, I just don't like that form of applicator. I prefer like a solid block. So yeah, it doesn't really tell you much more. But yeah, apparently you produce a different kind of sweat when you are stressed rather than when you're hot and sweaty. And I don't really get hot and sweaty because I don't do much physical activity. So I think probably stress sweat is my most common. I've got so much in this bag. This is a Korres Guava little shower gel. I got this from Birchbox or Glossybox or something a long time ago. Really nice. It smells of holiday. It is meant to be guava smell, but it's got a bit of a coconut smell. But I am a kind of shower gel person, so I wouldn't necessarily splash out on shower gel because it's just shower gel. Like, it doesn't excite me like makeup does. And this was nice, really nice. Reminded me of holiday, but at the end of the day, it's just a shower gel. Nice for travel though. The next thing is actually out of my makeup kit. It is Bioderma Crealine H20. I never know how to say it. I'm sure everyone knows about this by now because it's just come to the UK. You could always get it in the UK, but in certain shops, Guru Makeup was one of them. Then Beauty Mark brought it in. Now quite a lot of places stock it. It's quite widely available in the UK now. But for a while you could only get it, if you wanted to get it cheaply, you had to get it from France. However, the last time my mum went to France, I asked her to get me a bottle. You have to get it from the chemist, and this was €19.95 in the pharmacy. Not this one, the one that I'm using at the moment. So it's really quite expensive. I think you have to know which pharmacies to go to, and they're not the ones that are kind of in the big tourist places. They're down off the beaten track, and I think it's cheaper than that to buy in England. I don't know, I haven't done my research yet because I'm still on the last bottle that she got me. But it's molecular water, so basically you use it to remove makeup without rinsing. It's really, really soft and gentle. This is for sensitive skin. They do have a whole range of others which I didn't realise before, for oily skin and dry skin and all of those kind of things. This one's for sensitive skin. I use it particularly for models. If they're doing a catwalk show, they love it because, particularly London Fashion Week or anything like that, if they're going from show to show, chances are they're having their makeup on, off, and they need something that's really going to be nice and gentle for their skin, and this is that. I don't use it myself, just because I've always been using stuff from the dermatologist and I feel like it's a bit too gentle for me. And I don't actually use it on my brides generally. It also works as an eye makeup remover as well, but again, if it's stubborn eye makeup, this is quite gentle for it. It's very effective at getting rid of makeup, but it's very gentle. Yeah, I don't really use it for my brides because, like, whereas models know this and they're like, oh, thank God, and it's well respected, a bride might look at it and go, what the hell is that? Whereas they know Dermalogica, so I would use Dermalogica on them, for instance. So, very long ramble about Bioderma, but that is that. And then, only two more to go. This is the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Repair Eye. I have a feeling that I've included this somewhere before because I feel like I've spoken about this before, perhaps in my skincare routine. So this is an eye serum from Estee Lauder. The Advanced Night Repair range is going to be really good. I've heard so many good things about it. It's a nice lightweight serum for under the eye. It definitely made my under eye area feel more hydrated. It wasn't an effort to put it on, it wasn't too thick. It did help reduce the fine lines and puffiness. It was nice and cool to put on, but I don't think it did anything drastic. I did only use one bottle though, so you know, I can't really expect miracles, but I would use it again because I liked it. I liked how it made under my eye feel, but it didn't make a massive noticeable difference. There is a whole blog post. I mean, I could notice the difference, but not like, oh my God, my eyes look amazing. You know, I don't know, I've got so many different eye things to try that I'm not I haven't fallen in love with this one and need to use this for the rest of my life now. Like, it was really good, did what it said on the tin, but I'm ready to use my next one now. And then the last thing I have as an empty is this Bliss Firm Baby Firm Serum, which is a dual action lifting and volumizing serum. It is a serum, it says it's a serum, but I feel like it's more moisturizery. Like, it doesn't have the texture of a serum, it is white like a moisturizer would be. It's really quite... I used this up at the beginning of the month, and when I was using it I had quite oily skin still and it was too much for me to use this and a moisturiser as well, so I ran out of my moisturiser, so I ended up just using this rather than a serum and a moisturiser. This was my serum and my moisturiser. It smells really herby, really herbal. Like, it's nice. My skin did feel plumped when I was using it, but it's very moisturised. I say but it's very moisturising like it's a bad thing. It is very moisturising, but if you have oily skin it may be too moisturising for you. Probably would be a lot better for my skin now, so it's typical that I've run out of it now that I have dry skin. It was nice, but I wouldn't rush out to go and buy this again either. I think for the price it's 30 mils for, I think it's about £40. If you have dry skin, I would really recommend it because it would plump out your skin. I know that dry skin goes in. Now that I'm feeling all these dry skin emotions that I've never had before, this probably would be really good at plumping it back out, because even my oily skin felt more plumped when using it. But yeah, for oily skin, then I'd say no. You can get this from Look Fantastic. And that is all for April. Thank you for watching. Bye!